Hello, good morning. A very cozy, warm, wonderful morning. I feel much better today. So, a little update on my health. In the past few days, I had overexerted myself with the travels and all the stress and everything. And it took a physical toll on my body too. But finally, I had a little bit of tea, medicines, lots of care, warmth, a little bit of manual labor as well, and I feel much better today. I didn't want to, I was like, I was able to do a little bit of my routine. So, well, what happens is if you are diagnosed with depression, so I am diagnosed with anxiety and depression both. If you are diagnosed with depression and if something big happens in your life, you it's it's like you're in shock for a bit, and while you're reeling from that shock, there are a few states you could be in. Just sitting in your bed, in your pajamas, moping, or binging something. I have been there, done that. But this time though, it is relief with longing, with emptiness, with warmth. Whatever feeling you'll get out of it is something that I feel right now, and it is a good place to be. Really wonderful, epic place to be, by the way. So, other than the health update, let's move on to London update. London is beautiful. It's chaotic and orderly at the same time, and it is scary to watch when it's functioning in its full might. Holy fuck, peak hours. And this time, surprisingly, even during afternoon hours, there was so much of chaos or something or the other happening around you. Oh my god, so much content you can get over there. I'm not gonna lie, you can get so much content. All you have to do is have like a nice USB with you. Just keep uploading it to your, backing it up to your USB. You don't even need a nice camera, just get your regular phone and that's more than enough. But I did not shoot much. I took pictures. I also, uh, I took a few videos, but I experienced it a lot more than capturing it. It was, and experiencing it is better, according to me. So, well, I enjoyed that. The walks around the city. London is beautiful on foot, by the way. If you are walking and watching everything slowly, you'll find such beautiful buildings, amazing architecture, and it's really old architecture too, and it's beautiful. I will post a few pictures if I find them. I will have to sort out through all the chaos that's on my phone as well. But after that, I will definitely post a few pictures. I visited the London Bridge, Tower Bridge, London Bridge, and then the London Castle as well. Um, and it was raining. And finally, my God, I had bought this umbrella back in India when I was coming to UK a year and a half ago. The first time that I was coming to UK for my master's in 2024 January. I had bought that umbrella. I had not used that umbrella throughout the year. And on the Tower Bridge was the first time, I think, first or second time that I used that umbrella. Oh, holy fuck. I even have it has a cover, like it's a bottle cover. The cover is also lost now. That's another story. But I use the umbrella there, London Castle, and there's so much history about the castle too. I forgot a lot about it. I will, one, if I remember, I will talk about it. Yeah, there were, oh yeah, London Castle is famous for having um, like so the castle is around the bridge. It is situated beside the river Thames, and it was created, I think, to for protection and guarding of whatever trade used to happen across the river. And earlier they used to, before the bridge was created, they used to follow a longer water route, just instead of sending it across the river through a bridge. Then the bridge was created, and the trade route happened. So I think the castle, the guards there were guarding the trade that was happening as well across the river. Then, other than that, ironically, in modern day architecture, you will see if you're standing on the bridge uh, and you're looking at the St. Paul's Cathedral, there's a big dome. If you're looking at that side, on the left side, you'll see skyscrapers, and on the right side, you'll see the historic architecture that is like on the left side, it's all modern skyscrapers, and it's lit and it looks posh and epic and so organized and amazing. And you should have that. Uh, but also, since it was a little bit, since it was raining, it was all mystified. So it looked awesome. And on the right side, you have the London Castle, a very historic building, beautifully built. And when it's lit as well, with warmth and everything, oh my God, it is a it is literally a spectacle to watch. And I've heard that on some days, special days, they light up the castle as well with different colors. And the bridge is always lit up. Oh my God. And it is, I went there with a friend. We did discuss on the way that the bridge, the colors on the bridge, blue, red, white, all colors of the flag. But the blue is mild, but they've got red in between. Everything else is white, and you've got your gray road and pavement and all of that. And in the dark, it's in the black with all the lights on. Oh my God, it's beautiful. And I was able to appreciate all of this just with one walk. So we did go all the way there, then visited the castle and came back from the other side. So I was able to shoot both sides and observe both sides. Really nice. Even in the rain, it was drizzling. It was beautiful. We had the umbrella. So good. Enjoyed my stay in London. Hopefully, I get to explore more, and let's see how it pans out. So yeah, that's about the trip up till now. Uh, we did go to, like, while we were going towards the there, we first thought there was a bridge there, Thames Path, the post that I posted, the Thames Path. First, we thought there was a beach over there. Sorry, not a bridge, beach over there, but it's the edges of the river Thames. So we did go there, and that locality was beautiful. Oh my God, it gave me complete Bridgerton vibes. Like the riverside had like a garden as well, a public garden, beautiful garden. I took a few pictures over there as well. Other than that, what else? Um, there's an old bar over there called Old Justice. There's live music playing, and it was all old timey, like the 40s and the 50s. It literally felt like I was transported into, back in time somewhere, like, post Victorian era or some shit. Like, oh, it was so epic. Gosh. Um, the place is also beautiful, Old Justice. I think I have a shot that I have there. I will post that as well. After this or before this video, hopefully. Now that I've remembered. Other than that, what else do you have over there? The walk we sat. So like on the and there's the locality and you have the parks and you have the pub and all of that. Then when the river starts, right, you have this pathway kind of a thing. You can sit on it as well. So we sat there, had a smoke, chilled out a bit, um, spoke of life. And then on the left side, the view was also beautiful because we saw the London Bridge on the left side and it was far, far away. Um, okay, I don't know why the flash got on suddenly. I'm fine without the flash. Thank you. And we saw the London Bridge on the left side, and then the river flowing on the right. We saw the ships going as well. There were Uber boats. I saw Uber boats for the first time. So the joke is, when I was back in India, Bangalore, I think in 2022, yeah, 2022, early 2022, there was a lot of rain that time in Bangalore, and there was a lot of flooding. So I was living in an area called Belandur, and lights were out, and the whole area was flooded. Like roads were blocked and all of that. Um, and so if you had to take like Uber and all that, if you opened Uber, obviously some services were working, some were not. But if you opened Uber, instead of cars or bikes or auto rickshaws or anything, you just had Uber boats. And it was just an animation, obviously. But the service was very bad then. Like everything was stopped. We didn't have electricity for a long time. And Belindur is like an IT hub. You have Infosys, you have what else? You have the passport office there as well. Then you have like a complete, you have a lot of tech parks right there, Belendur area. I was working at Global Tech Park. I was working at one of the companies there, Quali. So during that time, that was during 2023. So yeah, and for the first time after that, I actually saw an Uber boat in London. Right when we were sitting on the side of the river, where the whatever, we were sitting there, and we saw Uber boats. We I saw a few party cruises as well, then transporter cruises, like ships, boats, ships. I don't know what they're called now. There were no huge ships. They were mid-sized or whatever, smaller, but like passengers. They could travel passengers, and then there were a few party boats there as well. Uh, yeah, Thames is beautiful, and I was just like in awe of the fact that I'm in London. I'm at River Thames. I've studied about River Thames in my geography books when I was in school, when I was a kid. Then we had nursery rhymes about London Bridge, and I was there at London Bridge. It is also called Tower Bridge, uh, and London Castle as well. Um, Yeah, so about the castle, it has a lot of history. So over a period of time, it has been used for many things. Like one was obviously guarding the Tower Bridge. Then second was also like they were hoisting, I think, prisoners of war. I'm not really sure. I don't know the details of it, but they were high. They used to. It's known for its dungeon. I think there is a museum in there as well. Hopefully, as far as I remember, I think so. But either ways, there were dungeons. I don't know about the museum. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on it, please, because I don't remember now. It was drizzly. So yeah. What else? Mm, so yeah, about the castle. So there were dungeons there, um, where it was used to, like extract information and all of that shit. So they had some gruesome torturing tools, medieval torturing tools. The thought of that scares me. I would want to watch it. Just like, like in a museum, and actually see what it is. I would love to go there inside. I didn't get to go in. Hopefully, some other day. Yeah. And also on the bridge, if you pay a little bit extra, there's a walk above the road. So you've got the road where I shot the videos and all. There's a walk for pedestrians. You can go on top of that and you can walk. I didn't get to walk there as well, but hopefully again next time, some other time. But yeah, I'd love to visit that. Visited a few parks as well. Parks are pretty, literally Bridgerton vibes, and loved it, loved it, loved it. Um, and what else? It was a fun day, full of activities, fun evening, afternoon. I did not expect to have such an eventful day, and it was such a long day because I reached home at what, 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. Yeah, I was back at like around 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Even then, I was awake after that for a bit. I slept at around 4:30 in the morning. And I think I will go back to sleep again. I already woke up twice, had my like breakfast and all, tea and bread and all of that. Well, nothing else but right now tea and bread. But I'm so happy and I'm full. Yeah, let's see. It's been a lazy day since 6 a.m. but peaceful. All right. I think the video is getting too long. But take care. Bye bye.